Hey everybody, so I'm approaching 250 subscribers, which is pretty cool, and I just wanted to give a brief channel update. So whenever I first started this channel, it was all about bringing attention to my concert band and percussion ensemble compositions. If you go back to the very beginning of this channel, you'll see it's just a bunch of score follower videos. And then at some point along the way, I got interested in electronic music and started posting random improvisations. And then I got this camera and I was like, well, let's take it around and make some vlogs or something like that. If nothing else, it'll be fun to look back in the future and see what my life was like during this stretch of time. Mixed in with those vlogs, I started doing some, I guess, educational content, you might call it that, just more geared towards the life of a composer. And I think that's what a lot of people have come to the channel for. And then last March I did my Compose 31 Pieces of Music in 31 Days challenge. So basically, if you've watched YouTube long enough, you learn that certain people will really niche down and do like one type of content, and that's all that they'll post because that's how you get the algorithm to play the game. But I don't know, at least for the time being, I enjoy all of the random types of videos I make. Some people really seem to enjoy the composer-oriented ones, and so do I. But I really enjoy making the vlogs, even though those perform much worse than anything else I put out. But anyways, if you've joined me on this weird little YouTube journey, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for those that leave comments. It means a lot to me. Going forward, I don't know what all is going to be on this channel. It might just be random things that I kind of like. Somebody's apparently performing construction outside. Thank you for joining me here on YouTube. Now that that channel update is out of the way, let me go ahead and let you know what's happening with the rest of this video. It's just a random vlog from a couple times whenever I actually left my house. And originally I put it all together and I was like, this is too hectic. I don't think that anybody's going to be able to follow this. But I figured, why not? Alex seemed to enjoy it when I shared it with him, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it out. And maybe you like it, maybe you don't. So I give to you my vlog number 15, which is just a bunch of random days when I do a bunch of random stuff. Anyway, thanks for stopping by my channel. Here's the vlog. I'm headed off to get thumbnail pictures taken of my score covers for my website and distributors. So I thought I'd bring the camera along. You never know what might happen when me and Alex get together. Off to pick him up at his new house, and then off to his studio in Siloam. Come on! Jeez. Happy? To the next one. And I can't see your face. Because it's like exposed for that right there.
To the next one.
And it's out of focus. That's fine. So sometimes I call myself a runner, but for the most part, I run for a couple months and then I get hurt, and then I stop running for half a year. Well, I'm trying to get going again, and a few days ago, I did something funny and felt a pinch in my foot, so I've been putting it off. But in the last month, I've had a lot of days where I felt like I needed to go for a run. I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. In the middle of the day, I just wanted to go for a run, really bad, knowing that I couldn't because I needed to give my foot a little bit more time. So anyway, today it's like 60 degrees outside, and I'm gonna go try. I'm gonna go see what happens. Holly likes to say I have princess feet. We'll see if those strike today, or if it was just a weird, like I woke up weird, or I stepped on it strange. So wish me luck. I'm gonna go try to put in a mile or two and just see how the feet feel. I was gonna film this dramatic running away from the car scene, but there's a dude sitting in the spot next to me, and I don't want him to judge me. I'm gonna go see what happens to my princess feet. Well, I'm back. My feet felt fine. I felt really good on that run. I ran a mile and a half, maybe a mile and 3/4 over the course of a 4-mile run walk. I feel pretty good. None of the pains from last time. Felt pretty strong. I'm glad I came out. It was a good one. So a few things have finally started to fall in place in my sheet music business, and I just decided to stop putting it off, and I reached out to a handful of retailers today to try to start working with them. expecting it to take a couple weeks or whatever. But one of them has already responded, and they're asking for my dealer terms. I guess I need to figure out how to be a businessman. So, for the first time in, well, since 2 weeks before, Holly and I were invited to go to a wedding. And, of course, the only footage that I managed to get of the entire thing was a trip down the hallway to the elevator. Because I didn't want to take my big, nice camera into this wedding. And also because Holly hates being on camera. But we did get these pictures. Monday morning, October 3rd. Had a busy weekend, went to a wedding in Tulsa. Responded to a few emails about my self-publishing. And now I need to finish up today's lesson plan for my composition class. We're starting our second module, talking about kind of the music production side, recording inside a DAW, digital audio workstation. Anyway, I was thinking about going for a run today, but that's all dependent on how quickly I can get this class work wrapped up. So, hair looks great. I haven't showered yet. So wish me luck, we're going to try to get this done. Well, I got my emails sent, got class mapped out, and it's only 11:12, so I think I'm going to go for a run. My run's done, it's time to teach. So I just made it out to my car, and something that happens pretty much every time I leave the house happened. I'm starting to wonder if it's something to worry about. Anyway, I got to my car.
Right now. Yeah, 250 would be hard, and if you get the right vocalist, you know. For a pro, yeah, I think so.
Anyway, so I just got to the car, and before I even opened the door, I'd already forgotten if I locked the front door of the house. That happens 9 out of 10 times. Like, I leave the house, I get to the car, and I've already forgotten if I locked it. It happens at night, too, whenever I'm going to bed. Starting to wonder if that's something to be concerned about or just typical forgetfulness. The door is locked. I went back and checked. Never propped the camera right there. Works really well. Assuming it doesn't slide off whenever I start driving. Well, I just made it to campus, so gonna head in and get to work. Guess I'm gonna go get coffee.
Grand timing, old chap.
Hail fellow.
Well met.
I guess they close at 2 o'clock. Who knew? I'm not feeling it today. Today's a hard one to get going, which is weird because I've got some exciting things happening tonight. I have a piece being performed. I think I'm too much in my head. The nerves are getting to me, so I need to go for a run. At the trailhead, wish me luck. Grady.